Thank you very much. That was really wonderful to listen to into that day of the Life Accelerator Labs. That's incredibly exciting. And congratulations to UNDP leadership, to Dr. Adam, to all UNDP colleagues, both in Saudi Arabia and globally on the launch of the Accelerator Lab. I think this is a exciting and much needed step given the current landscape of sustainable innovation. Um, Also beautiful to see this hybrid form, though of course there's still challenges with it. Okay, fantastic. Well, I will start with sort of talking about what I've been invited to speak about, which is really the context for sustainable innovation in the region. Now, we all know that the MENA region is subject to many challenges, ones that we know well across water scarcity, environmental degradation, unemployment, conflicts. But in comparison to other regions, we also have more pronounced innovation challenges. In areas such as gender equality, where actually we're the only region in the world where the financial inclusion gender gap is actually growing, not decreasing. And these are really innovation challenges. And if you look at the more global context of innovation, the 2021 Global Innovation Index sort of ranked different economies, and we saw that only one MENA economy was actually ranked within the top 50, which was the UAE at 33, and the second highest ranked was the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia at 66. Now, these are mapped to around 80 indicators of innovation. This includes sustainable innovation, the governance environment for innovation, education towards innovation, infrastructure, and the knowledge creation of each economy, also in connection to innovation and the SDGs. And what does this really mean in the context of the SDGs as a whole? Well, the report last year by the Social Progress Imperative estimated that the world region would not achieve the SDGs until at least 2073. And that was before the pandemic. We really know that the region needs to focus on the SDGs more than ever, but we're actually globally and regionally at a minimum 43 years behind schedule on achieving the SDGs. And to accelerate the SDGs achievement, we need the sort of social innovation at scale that is only possible through transformative innovation and systems change, and to many of the methods and approaches that colleagues just spoke about. And it's the kind of transformational change that has now been given an extraordinary mandate through various regional initiatives and visions. And what's very clear is that many of these challenges that I've just highlighted, they don't stifle innovation, but they really enable it. So if you look at the past month alone, with the kingdoms of Saudi Arabia and Bahrain, alongside the UAE, there was net zero commitments being made, and they were complemented with unprecedented regional commitments through the Saudi Green Initiative and the Middle East Green Initiative. And really, this puts our innovation challenges into perspective, and it also puts our opportunities into perspective, because currently there are not enough land, sea, rocks, species in the region that will provide anywhere near enough localized carbon offsets for all the net zero plans in the region. We don't yet have the technologies required for the kind of decarbonization that we're aiming for. And we don't actually yet have the governance structures that are required to transition into sustainable economies and societies that we envision in a way that is truly equitable for all. So in this context, we truly need to be open to the potential for innovation in the region. And I like to use this example, which is, no one looks at a car and believes that it could never be improved. We accept the power of innovation to improve not only the car to make it more fuel efficient, but to make them electrical, and then to diversify the power sources that power the car. We accept the power of innovation to make cars autonomous, to improve supply chain sustainability, and we accept the power of innovation to move away completely from primarily car-based societies to models of safe and accessible transport for all. And just as we're open to the invitation of innovation there, we also need to be open to the invitation of innovation across the region when it comes to areas, such as designing gender equal cities or designing for decent work and safe conditions for all migrant workers. It's open to innovation when it comes to designing our public health systems in a way where it's a pillar of climate adaptation infrastructure. It's being open to innovation when it comes to new models of engaging citizens and local solutions. It's being open to innovation and seeing schools as sites of gain innovation and efficiency. And it's in being open to repurposing our existing community infrastructure where it now serves to contribute to the well-being of entire countries in the region, such as what the region did with hotels, schools, and malls as quarantine and vaccine centers. Now, what's also clear in the MENA region is that these types of approaches require an innovation approach that's grounded in multi-solving partnerships and collective intelligence, where one action can accomplish multiple goals through multiple local partners. It requires the power of data because we can't navigate one challenge, let alone multiple intersecting challenges with a distorted information stream. And it requires innovation that is oriented by ethics, where equity is not optional, but it's a fundamental part of the innovation process. And it's for all of those reasons, I'm really excited to see the launch of the Saudi Accelerator Lab, because the ACT Labs really embody this approach. And I'm really looking forward to the partnerships that will be built and the solutions that will be facilitated by ACT Labs and being brought through by the community in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and beyond. It was a pleasure to be invited, and I'm looking forward to partnering with colleagues in the years to come, inshallah. Many thanks.